I'm recording for the webcast.
The donkey will go in first. People can come after. Just follow them, and we'll go down the aisle and out around, both directions, and then back down. And then the kids can sit in the aisle for the story. Everyone. So we have about 5 minutes.
This is the day that our Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I'm so pleased to welcome all of you to the sanctuary this morning for our Palm Sunday festival. It's wonderful to be sharing in this worship with our friends from the First Baptist Church of Berkeley, and wonderful to have you celebrate with me in just a moment, Nancy, the service of communion together as friends. On that first Palm Sunday, the parade was led by children. It was children who were excited about the coming of Jesus into Jerusalem. It was children who first saw the donkey as the donkey made his way down the path. So we begin this Palm Sunday with the voices of children.
Good morning and happy Palm Sunday. This morning I'd like to share with you the story of Palm Sunday. And all of you who so desire may join us here in the front to hear the story. But this story takes place a long, long time ago, around the time of the celebration of Passover. Passover was a holiday for the Jewish people, the people that believed in God, and they celebrated how God had spared their lives and freed them from the Egyptians. It was a huge celebration, and people would come from all around Judea, all around Israel, all around the whole world. They would come to Jerusalem. Thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people would descend on Jerusalem. And Jesus and his disciples were among them. They were on their way to Jerusalem, and they stopped at a city called Bethpage, right outside the city limits of Jerusalem. And Jesus said to his disciples, he said, "Go for me, would you? Go into Jerusalem, and you'll find a house there with a donkey tied up next to the house, a young donkey, a colt. I want you to go and bring me that donkey. And if anybody asks what you're doing, you tell them that the donkey's master needs it." And so the disciples did just that. They went into the city, they found the young donkey, and they untied the donkey. And when its owner asked what they were doing, they said, "The donkey's master needs it." And they let them go with the donkey. And so that day, Jesus got on to the young donkey. He rode it like one rides a horse, sat on its back, and walked into the city of Jerusalem. And as he came in with his disciples, the crowds that were there, the hundreds of thousands of people gathered to celebrate the Passover, saw him coming. And they began to cry out with celebration. They ran to Jesus, ran to this donkey, and they laid down their clothes. They took off their garments and their blankets, and they laid them down in the road. And they took palm trees, palms from the palm trees, and laid them down in the road and waved them in the air. And Jesus rode on the donkey over the garments and the palm fronds as they waved all around him. And the crowds cried out in celebration. They said, "Hosanna! Hosanna! Blessed is the one who comes in the name of God, the King of Israel." One more time, Hosanna! You guys can go back into the audience, into the crowds, melt in with the rest of them, and all of us, let us rise up and share our joy and celebration. Share a Hosanna, a blessing and peace from God with your neighbors.
Will you join with me now in our prayer of confession? Eternal God of mercy, daily we awaken to the new life you give us, yet we fail to be thankful for the fresh start. Moments await our decision to serve you, yet time passes each day. Our daily routine affords us the chance to minister with others, yet we soon become absorbed in our own need for self-improvement. This day is soon past. Wake us to the time and life you bring each day.
Remember your baptism and live into new life, assured of forgiveness through Christ, who enters into Jerusalem today and our hearts every day.